I found a 7-year-old girl alone in a parking garage at midnight, and the person who left her there was someone I trusted completely. I work night security at a mid-sized commercial complex, mostly quiet, mostly nothing. I walk the floors, check the cameras, drink bad coffee, and go home. That changed on a Tuesday in March when I picked up movement on level 3 at 12:14 a.m. Small figure, not moving much. I thought it was a dog at first. It wasn't a dog. She was sitting against a concrete pillar with her knees pulled to her chest, wearing a pink jacket with a unicorn on the back. No shoes. Her socks were the kind with grips on the bottom, the ones kids wear inside the house. She had a small backpack shaped like a ladybug. She was not crying. That was the part that scared me most. She was just sitting there, like she had been waiting long enough that crying didn't feel worth it anymore. I crouched down, asked her name. She said Mia. Asked where her mom was. She said she went to get something and didn't come back. I asked how long ago. She held up all 10 fingers, then thought about it, then held them up again. I carried her to the security office, wrapped her in my jacket, and called the police. While we waited, she told me about her cat named Biscuit and how she was in 2nd grade, and how her favorite color used to be purple, but was now orange. She talked the way kids do when they're trying to feel normal inside something that isn't. The police came, then child services. I gave my statement and watched them take her out to the car, still wearing my jacket, still not crying. I thought that was the end of it. The next morning, I reviewed the full parking footage from the start of my shift. I always do this after an incident. Procedure. I found her mother on camera at 9:47 p.m. She walked Mia to the pillar, said something, touched her face, and left. She didn't look panicked. She didn't look lost. She looked like a person running an errand and leaving something behind they planned to come back for. I also found something else. At 10:23 p.m., a man entered level 3 from the stairwell. He walked the floor slowly, checking between cars. He passed within 20 feet of Mia, who had moved behind a van by then. He didn't see her. He left through the same stairwell 11 minutes later. Then he came back at 11:05. Then again at 11:52. I didn't recognize him the first time I watched. I had to pause the footage and zoom in. It was my supervisor, Daniel, 15 years with the company, the man who trained me. I pulled his badge log. He had badged into that stairwell door 3 times between 10 p.m. and midnight, which meant he was using his access credentials, which meant there was a record. I pulled the external camera and got his license plate entering the garage at 10:19 p.m. His shift had ended at 6. He had no reason to be there. I sat with that footage for a long time. There were 2 explanations. The first was that he was there randomly, that it was coincidence, that I was building a story out of nothing because I was shaken and tired. The second was that someone knew that little girl was going to be in that garage and Daniel was connected to that someone. I called the detective assigned to Mia's case. I told her about the footage. She went quiet for a moment, then said, "Send me everything. Don't delete anything. And don't tell your supervisor you called." I asked if Mia was okay. She paused again. She's safe, but her mother is talking, and what she's saying is complicated. I didn't ask what that meant. I wasn't sure I wanted to know. Daniel came in for his shift that afternoon like nothing happened. He poured coffee. He asked me how my night was. I said quiet. He nodded and walked to his office. I have the footage backed up on 2 drives. I gave copies to the detective. I have not told anyone else. I still don't know what I walked into that night. I don't know how deep it goes or who else is involved. I just know that a little girl in unicorn jacket was left alone in a parking garage for reasons I don't fully understand yet, and the man who trained me was looking for her.